If you're a gadget or a camera person, perhaps you know these two from Connecticut, Tony and Chelsea Northrup, who proudly now have 1 million subscribers on something you started in your basement.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah. And how long have you been at this?
About 6 years now.
6 years.
Yeah.
So you probably know these guys pretty well. You started in a basement 6 years ago, and it just mushroomed, right?
Yeah, it's completely taken off. We teach photography, and pretty soon we put a couple of videos up, and then like tens of thousands of people had watched it. We thought maybe this is a good way to teach.
And you're just talking to people just like you are now. So we have you back from time to time because we want to talk about cameras and gadgets. So Chelsea, I'm going to let you start talking about Alexa.
Yeah, this is the Amazon Echo, and people know it as Alexa. We wanted to bring some tech that was practical and affordable and fun for everyone to use, and this is something that we use every day. This is...
I love the color of that.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's like a denim.
You can get it in a wood finish, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can be really pretty.
Yeah.
But what we do is we have it in our kitchen. We play music while we cook. You can set a timer while you're cooking. You can ask for recipes. You can have it read you a book or listen to your podcast. So it's there, and it's ready to do whatever.
You charge it, right?
You just have it plugged in.
Yep.
You can even have it order pizza if you want.
Does it talk back to you?
It does.
And
but it's not sassy.
It's not sassy.
It's polite. Yeah.
All right. And what does that retail for in the ballpark?
This one is $120. Okay. It pairs with the Dot, so you can put these around your home. I have them controlling my lights, so I say, Alexa, turn my lights on, and it turns on the lights near my bed.
Now let's talk about that, because I don't have that in my house. So I need the main Alexa, and then I can just put those all over the house in rooms. This is like an auxiliary to that?
This can be an auxiliary to this, or you can just have this individually.
Oh.
And then you can pair it with smart light bulbs, and you can have them control your light bulbs or other electronics around the house.
Is your whole house smart?
Yeah, it's pretty smart. We have these everywhere. Yeah.
You ever have trouble with that? Like shut off the light or turn it, or the garage door goes up, or?
Well, it's internet connected, so if the Wi-Fi isn't working, then I've got the hardship of turning off the lights on my own.
Can you imagine?
It's hard times.
First world problem.
Wait, actually turning the lamp on.
No,
yeah.
It's very hard.
All right, so what else do you have there?
And this is the Nest Security Cam. This is another gadget we use every day. We work from home, and we love it because we can see who comes to our front door.
So how is that mounted? Where do you put it?
We have it above our front door. We have one in the back for security and one on our doorbell. So when someone comes to our house, we get a notification on our phone, and we can see their face, and we can even talk to them through our doorbell. So we can say, just leave the package on the front step, or if they're trying to sell us something, we can say nothing or no thank you.
And security's good.
And it's security. So if we're out of town traveling for work often, and I like to know that I can tell if someone that's not supposed to be there is at my home.
And that's all with an app. You can watch it through an app.
Or on your phone if you have a smart watch. Yes.
Yeah. The little thing in the middle, is that also an Alexa next to the?
Yeah, this is an alarm clock that I got for Tony, and it shows you the weather, the time. It's pretty when it's on.
And that plugs in and charges too. Do you have a charger that has like 1 million USB ports at home?
We have a lot
of wires. Yeah.
All over the house. All right, so that's security camera, that's Alexa, that tells you everything. You don't even need to go to Google. You can just ask it.
You can just ask her, yeah.
Any areas that you can't ask, that they're not, that the intelligence hasn't gone in there yet?
Well, they say you can order food, but it's actually only for some restaurants that are hooked up through Amazon. So there are limitations, yeah.
Okay, but not too many. All right, so you're going to tell us about a gimbal.
Yes, if you are an amateur filmmaker, or if you just are taking vacation videos, it's so nice to be able to have nice, smooth, handheld shots. Look, as I move this around, no matter how unsteady I am, it keeps the camera just completely steady. So you can film it horizontal like this, or you can flip it vertical. You can film away from yourself, or you can use it like a selfie cam. And I think it's great for anybody who's just putting video on Facebook or who wants to get into YouTube, because you get these like awesome production values for only about like $100.
For $100 for that?
Yeah.
All right. And that charges as well, or does it run on a battery?
It USB charges. So you plug it in just like you do your phone.
So when I use my phone this way, instead of, you know, vertical, which we want people to do, I just dig my heels in, and I just think I'm really pretty steady, but I'm not really that steady, am I?
Well, that can be okay.
There's a balance in the phone a little bit, right?
It has a little image stabilization, so it'll steady out some things, but this will allow you to actually walk. So if you were taking a hike and you wanted to capture that moment, you know, standing still wouldn't do it, but you could be moving up the trail.
Right.
And your phone already has this amazing camera built into it, so why not use that?
Which camera do you have? Do you have the 10?
I have the iPhone 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
This is Chelsea's phone. It's iPhone 8 or something.
Because it has pink on it, right?
Yeah.
That's how you can tell them apart, right? Now, drones. It seems like everybody has a drone, and they're really not expensive anymore, and they're getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, this one is the Parrot Anafi, and it folds down really small like that. And this one
Wow.
is particularly amazing because it has this camera on it that can actually tilt upward.
Now, is that new, a camera that tilts up and down?
They tilt up and down, but they've never been able to look all the way up like this before. If you did try to tilt it up, you'd probably end up getting the props in the shot.
So we can see the eye going all the way up to the top.
Yeah, and if you are somebody who's trying to make videos, this means that not only can you go up in the air and fly it around, but you can use it like a dolly or get all your crane shots with it. So now you can get these like Hollywood level production values with a $700 drone that you can fly just about anywhere.
What's the hardest thing about driving a drone?
Crashing it and stuff.
Crashing
It's really hard. Yeah.
into a lake and then you don't have any more. But are they becoming more and more idiot-proof to drive, if you will?
Yeah, this one disadvantage with this is it doesn't have all the obstacle avoidance that the other ones do, but honestly I never found the obstacle avoidance to be that helpful anyway. I still managed to crash it even with the obstacle
And how are
avoidance.
you driving drones?
Oh, I'm actually good.
You are?
Yeah.
But this one is new to you.
I haven't flown that one, and so I didn't want to fly it indoors. I'd like to keep you in one piece.
Yeah, I have to take some lessons because to me it's like, oh gosh, I'm going to wreck this thing.
Oh, no, it's pretty easy.
I have crashed all my drones multiple times, and they've always
Are you proud
survived.
about this, Tony? or-
Most of the time you can whack right into something and it'll just recover and keep
Really?
flying. And
So
when you do
it's
crash
not-
them, they almost never break. They're pretty durable.
So we're going to attempt to try to fly this for you. Are these the little wings on the side that keep it, or propellers?
Yeah, aren't
Is that
they
what-
so small and cute?
They're very small.
Yeah.
All right, so let's give it a lift.
Okay,
if
let's
we
see.
can.
There we go.
Take off. All right. Are they making them quieter and quieter?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is about 25% the volume of other drones that I've worked with, and isn't that so nice? It's not nearly as disturbing as some of the others.
Right. But are they gonna make one that's really, really quiet? Because you can be laying on a beach and you can hear these things, you know, buzzing around you.
They can be disruptive, but they are making them quieter. This one's so much quieter than our other drones.
Yeah, this is not bad at all.
On a charge, how long will this go?
They say about half an hour, but it depends on how you fly it.
Yeah. It really is pretty quiet.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, and how easy is it to bring it back home?
Okay, let's check out my precision here.
All right.
Look at that.
Plop.
One button.
Down.
Not bad.
All right, so all of these are really pretty affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
it's all
coming
relative.
out on the market as far as new gadgets, new drones, new cameras that you're seeing in the future? Because you talk about this all the time, and companies send you all kinds of things to take a look at. Is there something on the market that's coming out that's like is a wow factor? Because for you too, everything's pretty much a wow.
I think the drones are just getting so much easier to use, more affordable, and everyone's using them for vacation shots or when they go out with their family. They just want to record some overhead footage, and it's fun to do. It's the new home videos. Everyone used to sit around and watch their home videos, and now they're more interesting. You're getting a new perspective.
To date me, we used to sit in the basement and watch slides.
Oh, I did too.
You're not old enough for that.
I did.
And so all the Kodachrome slides are in the little carousel, and they would go around, and you know, have the screen there. I forget what the screen is called. That would be our idea of home movies. All right, so the drones, what else, Tony, is coming out on the market?
I think VR is going to be huge. People are going to be putting on VR headsets. There's already some of this out on the market, like they have PlayStation VR, but I think this Christmas
And what do you
is
mean
when
by
it's
that?
really
We're
going to blow up.
like 3D situation, or what?
Yeah, you're going to put your headset on. Everything's going to be nice in 3D. You're going to be able to look around and explore a scene.
I feel like that looks goofy, though.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That is a big problem with it now, but you're going to get used to it.
Yeah, walking around. Plus, the reality is so much different. I mean, that becomes your reality when you have those on.
It's so immersive, and that after doing it for only 10 minutes, I started reaching for things in virtual reality like they were in the real world, forgetting. It's very easy to become just completely overwhelmed by it.
And see, I worry about that because I want to deal in reality, not virtual
I
reality.
find it a little frightening too, yeah.
You know?
Especially because when you take them off, reality seems so boring. Like the colors are brighter, everything is more exciting, and
So
you take them off and you're like,
mundane.
oh, I'm back in my house.
What about robots? Do you do any testing with robots? Because you see all these things coming. You know, they can open a door, they look like a dog, they walk around.
I
Do you
find that
go into that
frightening.
area at all?
We have a Roomba and we have a car with autopilot, so we're as deep into it as you can get right now.
Yeah.
I've seen drones that are painting houses now. They hook up just a hose with paint and it'll just go up and down the house and just automatically paint the entire house. So they're coming, they're taking over.
Yeah, I worry about that too. I still, we're still humans. We pinch each other,
Yeah.
we can touch each other.
Sometimes I worry about Tony, you know, he's part human with all the tech he has on him.
Well, you can totally tell that. Over the 6 years that you've been doing this, do you find that it's just such a passion for the two of you, and now you have this worldwide correspondence back and forth with your viewers? Tell me about the evolution of all of this.
It's fun. It's always changing. That's one fun part with being involved with technology. There's always something new. We're always meeting new people because of it, and we get to learn all of the time and never get stale.
Now you have competitors.
Yeah.
There are
couple
other
of them.
YouTubers, yeah.
Other YouTubers, do they have 1 million subscribers, or you are pushing the limit to...
We're somewhere in the middle. Some people are doing better than us. A lot of people are doing worse than us, but we're doing
But you
good.
love each other and you talk to each
We
other.
do it.
so-
We're friends with a lot of them.
Yeah.
We keep it friendly. I just, in my mind, if you're going to compete, it should be friendly, and I'd rather be going to the top with a bunch of people I can call my friends than trying to go it alone. And
You go to big conferences, right? When you go to a conference, let's say it's in New York City, how does that happen where folks come up to you and they say, we want you to test this, we want you to test this? Is that just thrilling for you? And how does that happen at these conferences?
They do. They reach out a lot because we have a big audience. So if they have a new drone and we can put it out in front of 1 million people, then that's going to
Sure.
equal some sales. So there is some courting. We have to be very selective now. You know, when we had 30,000 subscribers, somebody would send us a USB charger or something and we'd be excited about it. But now we have to pass on like 95% of the offers that we get, and we really just save our time for the
higher
most
echelon
exciting stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Outside of this country, where are your subscribers? Is there another country that just loves watching you guys talk about tech?
a lot of people in England,
England.
Ireland, Germany, but all over the world we have subscribers.
Now you're about to go to a trip to Scandinavia. You're going to go to
Yes.
Norway?
Norway.
What are you going to do over there?
Well, first of all, we're meeting a guide that we met through our YouTube channel. He's a photographer, he was a fan, and we became friends with him. He's very funny and very kind, and so he's going to take us on a guided tour through the fjords. We're bringing our daughter and our niece, and we're going to take pictures and videos. We'll definitely have drones with us,
Oh, yeah.
and you know, it's just going to be so much fun.
I can't imagine what a trip. You'll come back and you'll show us all that and new gadgets that'll be on the market.
Yeah,
Chelsea and Tony, thank you so much.
and thank you
you.
so much for having us.
You're welcome.